The following broadcast may contain explicit language and adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. The opinions expressed in this broadcast are those of the hosts, talent, and guests, and do not reflect the opinions, views, and standards of Pyro Media Enterprises, affiliates, subsidiaries, or its members.
We got a jam-packed episode on today, and it's Friday, y'all. We made it. Hang in there, because we're going to get into it with Meet the Whitakers on today. They are special guests, so check it out. Invite your cousins, loved ones, everybody la-di-da-di, because we're getting ready to start Pyro Power Hour. Good morning, you guys. We are back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. Let me lower this down. I am looking hella light skinned. Yeah, show some melanin, honey. Good morning, you guys. We are here, and some of us are queer. Yes, it's going to be a query episode on today. I'm your host and moderator, Kwame Speaks, joined by the handsome, the melanin professional. He's showing some titties today, Kyrie Sinaj.
Hey everybody!
Yes.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday, you guys! Thank you guys so much for patiently waiting. We apologize. I was a little late today. It was on me. You know, I just today. Don't get cute, Kyrie.
Okay.
I don't come in 10 seconds before the show starts. I said what I said. Anywho, but today was my fault. You know, we all have to accept things. You know, the first step is acknowledgement. Praise God. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I look at him, Trade moving stuff around. All right now, Trade in the background, Kyrie. What's going on?
I know. Shut up.
Happy Friday, you guys. Let's see who's in the building. Keats Reynolds, a loyal Pyro Media.
Keats.
Cupcakes 222. Good morning, Queen. Good morning. Good morning, CBBJ.
Yes,
Good morning. Yes. Oh, her name is Candace. Hey, Mr. Michelle, how you doing, Queen? How you doing, boo? Yeah, she wants to say hello to everybody. I love Michelle. She is our greeter. Okay, come in and greet everyone, baby girl. Yes. Meet the Whitakers, a special guest. I'm excited to hear them speak. Yes, Michelle Holly, I am too. I can't wait. Rochelle, my bad.
Michelle.
Good morning, baby girl. How you doing? Vovo to love. Hey, Cookie, how you doing? St. James is in the house. Hello,
building.
How you doing, King? And Sean, how you doing? I love you some Sean. I just want to hug her. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Dr. Ho, good morning. Good morning, Dr. Ho. How you doing? What's going on with you over there? Kwame, tell Trade to wait until the show is done. Listen,
I know.
You see, I see y'all. The times always change. Meanwhile,
we sit here doing this.
Mother in the house. Good morning. Yes, now, Mother. I can't wait to do the. Yesterday was a stressful day, but I am catching up on all of your lives yesterday. I just finished Listen yesterday. I'm gonna go watch after the show. I'm gonna go watch the replay of last night's live. But Listen was listening, honey. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go over to the Thais Report. Y'all watch your backs in these internet streets. It's crazy. Anywho. How you guys doing today? How you doing, brother? How you doing?
I'm great. How you doing? Happy Friday. It's Friday.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. This week has been weeking. My God.
It's been something, yeah.
It's been a hell of a week. But I'm excited because today we get to talk to two of the most awesome people in the world. I am actually wearing their brand right now. I am shouting them out, but I don't want to delay any longer, you guys, because I can't wait to chop it up with them. We're going to talk to Meet the Whitakers. Y'all probably seen them in the Thai Squad up in there, up in the chats. You probably see them in the Pyromaniacs chats. They are loyal, loving, awesome human beings, and they look melanated and good too. You know what I'm saying? Praise God. You know what I'm saying? All that melanin, just deliciousness. Anyway, without further delay, y'all, please help us welcome the amazing, the beautiful, the Black love themselves. Meet the Whitakers.
I love that picture.
Hey.
Good morning.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
We are blessed and highly favored. How are you, queens?
Wonderful.
I woke up. I have no complaints.
Glory.
I gotta walk it. I gotta walk everything out. How I gotta walk that out.
I will run around this office. Don't play around with me. I will shout right now.
Go ahead and shout.
My job on today.
My job is just to walk accordingly. I woke up. Now I just gotta walk accordingly.
Hey, give it to him.
Now I don't know about my wife. She's a low key sinner, so we gonna keep her in the prayers.
Not
I'm playing.
No.
You see, aren't we all low key sinners?
Saved by grace. Saved by grace.
Glory. Yes. Now everybody knows you guys just meet the Whitakers, but tell them individually who your names are and who you are and what you guys do, and tell them about this awesome brand before we get started.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Arlesia. So I am typically, I've done a lot of freelance writing with some online fashion bloggers and things of that nature. The majority of times we do run our apparel line together, which is TBOM Apparel, The Black of Me. So you guys make sure you check us out. That's TBOM, The Black of Me Apparel. Yes. So make sure you check us out. And you go ahead, girlfriend.
My name is Letitia, but everyone calls me Tish. And I would prefer Tish because just Tish. Everything else is kind of like so professional. And I just want to be laid back, but just call me Tish. And so we're just Tish and Arlesia, period.
Keep it Disney, y'all.
And pretty much I am a musician. I play drums. I actually play drums every Sunday for a church that's in Preston, Maryland. But I'm a musician. I've been singing since I was 2, playing drums since I was 2. So I've written a couple songs, got some things on live stream. So yeah, just Tish, doing what I'm supposed to do.
All right, now keep it cute for Disney, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Now listen. Now they talk about the Black of Me. I am currently wearing the Black of Me. I don't know if you guys.
Yes.
Listen, this I don't play around about hoodies because I don't like to be restricted. This is one of the most comfortable hoodies that I have probably ever worn. I'm not even joking. And it is a size smaller than I normally get. Because I was like, you know what? Your boy's getting a little slimmer. You know what I'm saying? He's eating a little healthier.
Yes, slim for the summer.
He's trying. He's a little slim thick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But this is I'm actually very much enjoying this. And it's warm. It's not too warm. It's breathable. I'm feeling it, y'all.
We're so overwhelmed with you supporting us because
absolutely.
One thing we have to understand, and what people have to understand, is people don't have to do it, but they did. And when people do something that they don't have to do, you have to be appreciative in every aspect of it. So I'm almost in tears because you didn't have to do that, Kwame. And we appreciate that. No, really. Because they say that people that you don't know will support you before family and friends. And it's been that example since we started this. And we're appreciative to everyone who's invested, took the time out to even just go to the site and see what we have. Because that you don't have to do. Your time is very important. So when people use their time to do something for us, we're appreciative of that.
Oh, God bless you guys. No, for real. Like I'm and Kyrie and I are really avid Black-owned business supporters. Like we like it's not even a joke because for me personally, when I first started Pyro, it was like it wasn't something that I could just live on. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh, this is gonna be a cute little hobby, and everybody was looking at it. It's like, oh, it's another business he started. You know, and I was like, okay, it's like, oh, it's gonna be cute, and so. When it became what it is today, and we're 7 years in, and I'm able to live and be comfortable. Shout out to Pyro and the team.
Yeah, Pyro.
You know, I know the struggle of being a Black-owned business and also just being a business period, an entrepreneur, and having to go through the spaces of people not really supporting you or people counting you out. And I always say to people, never underestimate people, even your enemies. Never underestimate them, child, because they will do some stuff that you wouldn't even believe.
Exactly.
Facts.
Yes. But we love supporting. I'm very on. I want to tell people. There's been a lot of people that have approached Pyro Media for sponsorship and stuff like that, and if I don't feel comfortable with it, Marisol, our EA, my executive assistant, actually handles all of the sponsorship and stuff like that. But just because they come through, and if I don't test it, if I don't agree with it, or if I don't do research on it on my own, I don't want it attached to the company. So if I am supporting a brand, please know that I have tested it. I am looking at, I am saying my honest reviews. And when I tell you guys, this is one of the best hoodies that I have ever worn. It's really breathable. I don't like hoodies because it's always makes me feel hot. I get hot very easily. I'm not tropical, honey. Contrary to weakness. All right, I'm not. I don't do heat. All right. Everybody want to go. I'm all about the AC, honey. That's why I can't live in Nevada. I will stop.
That's kind of like how our son is. He was a sweater from the day he was born. He couldn't even wear a snowsuit because he was sweating so bad. Yeah.
I just can't do it. I can't do it. But before we get into the show, I want to know where can people, and I'm going to talk about it throughout the show. But where can people find? What is the website that they can find your apparel?
So it's TBOM Apparel. So that's T like the
underscore.
B as in, it's not underscore, B as in boy, O is in October, M is in Mary, Apparel. That's the website.com.
Oh, the website. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, babe.
Okay. Y'all a team. That's what
Always.
You said that down quick. It's not an underscore.
It's like, nope. Not at all. Am I spelling that right? TBOMMAPPAR. Am I missing an R? Or an L?
No.
Oh, we can't see.
You spelled it right.
That's correct.
All right, y'all. So go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the comments throughout the show. They are not sponsored. They're not sponsoring Pyro Media, but they are sponsoring our hearts, and we love them. So we want to go ahead and shout out our fam. If y'all Thai Squad members, you know that they are always supporting everybody. They support Mother. So let's go ahead and support our own and make sure that we are giving them the spaces that they need. We love you.
Absolutely.
We're gonna rally around you and make sure that you get a full on support this summer. Okay, we'll do some collabs. We'll do some things. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let's talk after the show.
Yes,
but let's get on into it.
Listen, truth be told, we need to get out of corporate America because this corporate life is not the life that we're trying to live. That's why you mentioned we need to I'm trying to walk on out of corporate. So,
honey, and I want to say this: it's very rare. It's very rare that we meet people who are just genuinely dope and good-hearted. And so when I meet them and I feel the energy, you guys have always been in the comments. You guys are always supporting. You guys,
absolutely.
There's never a time where I felt like, oh, I don't trust that girl. You know what I'm saying? There's never been a time. You guys are always genuinely loving, and so we want to make sure we're celebrating you. We celebrate our own. So go, please support the Black of Me, and go to the website. We'll make sure I put it in there. And we'll continue to support. And I'm going to continue to shout you guys out on every aspect of my platform.
Thank you.
We love you guys. All right,
we did want to say one thing, though.
Sure.
We just want to shout out Mother Thais.
Yes.
We do want to say that we absolutely love him. Okay. Like he's such an encouragement to the LGBTQ community in its entirety. And we just want to take even a moment of our times on Pyro. Unfortunately, I don't want to, invade, but I just wanted to make sure that because he's in the chat, that we physically and say that to him so he'll know we enjoy you. When we are in the comments, it's not just to be in the comments. I go back and my wife goes back and we watch your shows. So we just want to thank you for being the light that you are. To our
we ain't no bushwhackers, Mother.
You know at all. And I do want to say myself just real quick that, to piggyback off my wife, that I don't normally watch a lot of YouTube people. And I would hear him in the background while I was cleaning or getting ready. And I'll be like, who is that talking? And she'll be like, oh, that's Thais. And I'll be like, oh, so his voice always just resonated to me, and it always made me come and watch and be like, okay, well, let me hear what he has to say. And then eventually I just started watching on my own. I was like, Thais is on. I gotta go.
She don't watch. She's not impressed by a lot of people, but
listen, I have turned off breaking news just to watch Thais when I see that. I'm like, oh, breaking news! California's about to go into an earthquake. Oh, Thais is on. We'll be all right. I just gotta go watch Mama. But anyway, we love you, Mama.
But we just wanted to say that, though.
Yes, for sure. We love you, Mama. We want you to know that you are very much appreciated, and no matter how much the devil tries to come after us and after you, you are covered. You are covered by not only the Thai Squad, not only Pyromaniacs, not only by everyone, because you are loved by everybody. La-da-da-da. Give the flowers when they're on Earth here, okay? Praise God. All right.
So we're going to cry, Mother. Going to cry.
Let's give it sound. Give it sound, Mother. You deserve it.
Said, "Going to cry, Mother." No, I mean, just this whole platform, even Pyro Media, just watching it, just the melanin in its entirety, and just the characteristic of where it's going. We're just excited to be a part of it, and this little snippet of time that you guys took out for us, believe me, we do not take it for granted. Thank you so much.
No, we're
Thank
honored.
you.
We're honored to
you are welcome.
We love you. We love you.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Auntie Valerie, how you doing? Y'all shout out to Auntie Valerie. Yes.
Hey, Valerie.
Okay, I say, okay, I'm not the only one. I'll be pissed when I have to go in a meeting and Thais is live, right? Okay. All right, y'all, let's get into the show. We do not have breaking news today, thank God. At least I didn't see anything. Let me just double check, because sometimes, things be crazy. I don't see anything right now. No, white people are still white peopling. All right, let's go ahead and get into what's happening today. And before we do that, we got to thank one of our sponsors, and that is the Coldest Water. Shout out to them. Check it out.
Hey there, Pyro family. Quench your thirst on and off the workout floor with our sizzling partnership with the Coldest Water. Enjoy an exclusive deal made just for you. Simply scan the Frosty QR code with your phone or catch the icy link in the chat for all their chill products. Stay hydrated and make those flames roar. All right, let's get back to the show.
All right, you guys can go ahead and use the QR code that is right on the screen, or you can go ahead and use this link that I'm getting ready to put in that I took too long to copy. All right, so here we go. Thank you so much to the Coldest Water. We love you guys. We appreciate all that you do and all that you are supporting this Black-owned business here. All right, let's get into what's happening today. Now, y'all know I don't come up with this, okay? I just want to let y'all know that Kwame speaks. He don't come up with this. So if it sounds a little palm colored, it probably is. Okay? All right, let's get into it. Today is International Hemp Day. International Hemp Day is celebrated every April 21st to appreciate the benefits of hemp and what it has to offer. Did you know that hemp has been used in manufacturing clothes, ropes, shoes, and paper as far back as the 5th millennium BC? Hemp, also known as the industrial hemp, is a cannabis plant mainly cultivated for industrial and medicinal purposes. Unlike marijuana, hemp has a low amount of THC, the chemical compound that causes high in marijuana. Hemp has many industrial applications, including cordage, bioplastics, shoes, paper, clothing, and hempcrete. Hempcrete. I never heard of hempcrete. That's interesting. Its seeds are consumed as healthy food, and its seed milk can serve as an alternative to dairy milk. Hemp, alongside bamboo, are the fastest growing plant. But they took out hemp a long time ago because they couldn't tax it, and it was a lot going on there. Kyrie and I will do a history on it at a later time. But happy International Hemp Day. Yes.
So the day after 420 is Hemp Day. Okay.
Yeah, right? I didn't know that.
Never knew that. A whole day for hemp. Okay.
Kyrie,
I never knew that either.
Kyrie, I see you. All right, Cupcake says, Hemp Day, every day, everything has a day. Tomorrow is going to be toilet tissue day. It probably is.
Absolutely.
It probably is. All right, let's get into the birthday of the day. We want to say happy birthday to Terrence Jenkins, aka Terrence J, is an American actor, model, and entertainment reporter, best known as the host of BET's popular music countdown show 106 in Park from 2006 until 2012. He was the co-anchor of E! News from 2012 to 2015. And we have our honorable mentions. We want to wish a happy birthday to Brian Joseph White, who is an American actor. He has appeared in a number of films, including The Family Stone, The Game Plan, 12 Rounds, I Can Do Bad All By Myself, Good Deeds, and The Cabin in the Woods. On television, White was a regular cast member in Men of a Certain Age, Beauty and the Beast, and Ambitions. We also want to give an honorable mention to Eric King, who is an American actor best known for his portrayal of Sergeant James Dokes on Showtime's television series Dexter, and for his role as Moses Dale on Oz. Shout out to these kings, and happy birthday to you guys. All right, you guys, let's get into some things. We're moving a little quickly. We want to thank one of our other sponsors, Bullet and Flight Radio. Check them out.
This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet and Flight Radio. Get ready to uplift your spirit with Bullet and Flight Radio, the world's leading progressive Christian radio station. Experience the vibrant fusion of gospel house music and a rich medley of inspiration from all musical genres that'll make your heart soar. Join their extraordinary lineup of today's trailblazers, visionaries, and voices that matter, all sharing their stories and wisdom. Stay plugged in around the clock as they broadcast unmissable content 24/7. Your go-to station for all things inspiring. Become a pilot today by visiting bulletandflightradio.com. Bullet and Flight Radio. Your story, our station.
That's right. Bullet and Flight Radio is the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world, and our sister radio station, and our brother, my big brother, Kyrie Sinaj, was signed over at Bullet and Flight Radio, and he has a show called The Takeover, which you can catch every Tuesday at 3 p.m. live, or you can go over to bulletandflightradio.com and check it out as a podcast review there. So I put the link in there. Support Kyrie's show. Support all of the Pyro Media shows on, and all of the shows on Bullet and Flight Radio, as well as the music that they got going on. Because today, ladies and gentlemen, is Dance Party Fridays right here, right there on Bullet and Flight Radio. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the Pyro Media mentionables. You guys know that we are doing a special that is going on. Pyro Media Enterprises is doing a special. If you want to be a client of Pyro Media Enterprises, whether it be for Pyro Media Productions, you want to have a show on Pyro Media Network, or you want to be a KC3 client and develop some productivity skills and or get some organization to your business or brand, you can go over and use Heat 23 when you sign up for the client application, and you will get 5% off your overall project, your overall contract. And you can use this in conjunction with any other eligible promos that you may be eligible for. We also want to shout out She Is Phenomenal, the Phenomenal coach, Tasha Champion, who is having her 3rd annual Phenomenal Women's Brunch. And if you are not able to go physically to the brunch, you can go ahead and still support by going to phenomenal.com/brunch23. She is you can go ahead and donate. You can send some cash apps. You can send whatever you need to help to continue doing what or you can be a sponsor, or you can go ahead and add in an advertisement that will be shown to lots of people, lots of very influential people. So definitely check them out and go to the Phenomenal or phenomenal.com. And I think that is it for that. Yes. Okay, let's get into the rundown. And the rundown is brought to you guys by shameless plug, Luxor Noir. Yes, you can go ahead and use 23, and you can go ahead and use that and to purchase any of the new scents that are coming in. And next week I have a special surprise if you go on to if you watch next week's Kwame Speaks on Monday, and I have a special surprise. I'm going to be talking to you guys about some new stuff that is being added to Luxor Noir, so definitely check them out and check out all of the things that you may need. Mother's Day is coming up, so we have some special things going on for Mother's Day. So shout out to all the queens out there that are doing the damn thing, all of our Black mothers, all of our mothers in general, you know. So go ahead and use the link that I just put in there, or you can use this QR code. And let's get into the rundown. Any questions, concerns before we go? All hearts and minds clear? Cool, let's go. All right, let's get into the rundown. So, so Latusha's album. Has anybody listened to it lately?
Yes, I have.
Oh, of course. We know you have, Kyrie. We know you have. I'm asking the ladies. You know, ladies first.
I wasn't even going. I didn't even think to give her the time of day. Why?
I didn't want to put my hand to the plow.
No.
Kyrie, what did you think of it?
It's pretty good. There's some nice songs on there.
Okay.
How many songs, Kyrie?
I like 3.
Out of
and how many songs are on the actual album itself?
I think it's like 9.
Mm-hmm.
But that's me. That's me. My
thing. I'm just gonna leave that right there where it is, because I want everybody to eat.
Right.
But when you're trying to eat at the wrong table.
Exactly, Gordon. It's not really that bad. It's not really a bad album. I mean, saw the 3 songs I like, those that stand out to me, but I mean, it's not a bad album.
Yeah, it's just her path to this album that bothers me.
I think we have to separate the talent from the person.
Oh, here we go.
I can agree with that. That sometimes you do have to separate the talent from the person, because there are other artists that I've listened to that they totally are some shit. But yeah, I mean, I may give it a try later, but I have to be on. Okay, I just wanted to listen to it real quick.
Right. Okay. So what is saying, Kwame?
Oh, well, I actually had some time to listen to it, and I thought it was. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was. I've heard albums that I was just like, okay, I'm never listening to this again. So I didn't hate it, but it was cute for Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Holt says Kyrie is getting an envelope from Natasha. Dr. Holt also says, Kyrie, you keep on, you going to jail with her and Rocky. Oh my God.
I ain't never going to nobody jail.
Okay, I know that's right. Michelle Holly says you don't have to hurt others to make it. That type of energy will be returned threefold, and it's showing. St. James says, I'm looking for some stats on streaming. You know what, St. James? I also was looking for some stats, and I think that because it's charted so low, we don't have any.
You're right.
Well, where's it charted? Because where's it charted? Is she?
Exactly. It hasn't.
That's the point.
Mother says, did she really think she was going platinum? I think she thought. We all have hopes and dreams and aspirations, Mother.
She can still go platinum.
I think I'm going to go see Oprah tomorrow.
Okay. We'll go see.
Now, let me numbers. If I see Oprah tomorrow, I'm gonna pass out just because it's called manifesting as a young man.
What are her numbers?
Dr. Ho says double copy paper.
Double copy paper.
And I don't know, because I literally have looked. I've even sent Samuel to look. We can't find any. Nobody's talking about it.
Oh, the numbers are better.
We can still talk about Chloe's numbers. Chloe's numbers are still charting. Chloe's numbers are still, we can still see her numbers. And actually she's picked up since the first week. But I don't know where.
Natasha. Well, her numbers are maybe so high you just can't find them.
Oh, Kyrie.
There you go. There you go.
Michelle, she gonna go. Elder Kwame, tell Queen Oprah of the Knights Templar I said hello. Oh my God.
Okay.
God, these conspiracy theories, y'all. All right. Well, good luck, Latushas.
Bye, Latusha.
I would don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Okay, moving on. All right. So here we go. At this, I don't.
This guy.
Oh Lord.
What are our thoughts about Jonathan Majors? Because at this point, I'm just like, sir, it is, and what the problem is that I see with this guy is that they're not giving it to him. It's not a we just gonna shoot and kill, right? It is we're gonna torture you as we burn your entire legacy down, or soon to be legacy, or your entire career down. Like it is terrible. It is bad.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I just feel like he kind of bought a lot of it.
I'm sorry, Bubba. She said what I said. What I said for the set is that I got Oh my God. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Tish. I'm sorry.
In this situation, you know, sometimes we put ourselves in situations that we shouldn't be putting ourselves in.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing the outcome of it all is what I'm going to say. So when you place yourself in situations like this, knowing that there's a possible outcome that you may not come up on top because of who you've aligned yourself with.
Yeah. How
do we find the compassion? How do you find the compassion when you already know how this side never likes this side in any situation, and when those situations get tense, they're gonna always look for this side to save them, even though this side has been saving you for years.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can't find the compassion for him at the moment. Yeah. Maybe God will give me that discernment, but at the moment I don't have it. I don't have it to give. Yeah. I hope he survives the drought. I wish him well. But you got to understand what you're messing with and what positions you're putting yourself. You have to reposition people's position.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not out for your good. So I'm gonna let this go ahead and fly how it has to fly. That's my reservations about it. Now, how do you feel, baby?
I mean, the same. At the end of the day, you put yourself in this position. You know, I think that's one problem that men like him have is they get in these situations and they begin putting themselves in crowds with these white women. I'm just gonna say it. Forget this side and that side. These white women, they expect different results. But again, like my wife said, it's us that is backing you up. It's us that's protecting you most of the time. But then you go get yourself involved with a white woman. Okay, so be it. You put yourself there.
Sean said it best. He said, just because you date clear doesn't mean you get clear privileges.
Exactly.
That's the truth.
And that's the problem.
And they gonna show you.
Kyrie, what are your thoughts?
I just want to know why he felt the need to call the police on himself. That was the dumbest move ever. But I agree with Dr. Hope. It's a nigga wake up call, and I agree with St. James. He done pissed somebody off because how do you go from he is the greatest man to work with, he's so professional, and we just love him, to all of a sudden now you're canceling everything. Yeah. He done pissed somebody off. Somebody in that office, he didn't get on his knees and bow down and kiss the ring, or bow down and suck the whatever.
Yeah.
So, in Hollywood, and now it's messing him up.
Yeah. Let's see what the people say. Raymond Torres says, Jonathan, play stupid games and win stupid prizes. You know how this country feels about non-melanated affirmative action recipients.
Right.
Daryl Walter says, happy birthday, Daryl. Happy belated birthday. Yesterday we shouted you out yesterday. Happy birthday, Daryl. Shouldn't the art be separated from the person? He asks.
He's talking about Latasha probably. But if he is, I want to say, I asked you the same question when you were dogging her out before all of this.
Okay. Well, hit the live button, Daryl, because we're on a different topic. All right. Okay. Yeah, we talked about Sean. And then Dr. O says, they let him know just because you are plowing that white... you are a color. You are a Negro. You are a...
And forever will be.
It's right. It's funny, but it's the truth.
Oh my God.
Right.
Michelle says he should have asked Mr. Michael B. Jordan how to do it correctly. It seemed to be working for Mr. Jordan. Look at his tie. He doesn't look very bright. Valerie! Hey, mommy! I said, hello, Kwame and Kyrie. Yes. Daryl says, I'm listening from the bathtub. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know, you always know when somebody trying to get a piece of trade when they tell you that. Right. We love you, Daryl. We love you, Daryl. Gordon says he's somewhere thinking he's gonna get past this. I bet. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think someone's shaking it. I think someone's shaking in his boots.
Dana White slapped his wife in public and went on about his bit. We know that he's white.
Right. Y'all can't do what they do.
In spite of your statue.
Yes.
But this seems like to be the, even though she went with white men, it seems like to be the male version of what happened to Monique. Because Monique went from all that. She's so professional. She's just that to what they drug her down to be.
Well, let's take a look at what's going on with him right now.
Oh, Lord.
As for Marvel and Creed star Jonathan Majors, there's more fallout with news that additional alleged victims are coming forward. Variety reports multiple women are cooperating with the Manhattan DA.
I'm coming for everything. You threatening me?
Jonathan's attorney maintains his innocence and today gave ET security camera and police body cam images, which they say are from the night of the original incident, and exonerate him. If you'll recall, just over 3 weeks ago, a 30-year-old woman believed to be Jonathan's girlfriend claimed he struck her in the face with an open hand, grabbed her hard enough to cause bruising, and placed his hand on her neck. So how could these images prove the star's not guilty? Well, his lawyer says seeing her drinking at a nightclub hours after the incident and later using the fingers she says he broke to get up to his hotel room is proof.
Marvel, come through. Let's go.
The alleged victim has also now been identified as a woman who worked on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
I will take my revenge on those who banished me, and I will burn them out of time.
Both Disney and Marvel wouldn't comment on Jonathan's future with the franchise. A court hearing is scheduled for May 8th, but his career appears to be in free fall.
One after the other, after the other.
His U.S. Army ads have been pulled. The Texas Rangers just dropped him from their ad campaign, which was set to launch tomorrow. His appearance at the upcoming Met Gala canceled. Both his management and PR teams have reportedly quit. And as for starring in the Dennis Rodman biopic in the works, ET has learned the studio, Lionsgate, is watching the news developments closely.
Dennis, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, so good luck,
Valerie, you're not a white woman, so that's not
right.
It's not gonna work.
If you were a white woman, Valerie, he would have been all over that. Okay, all over that. Daryl says, rule number 1, don't sleep with your coworkers. Rule number 1, stay away from the palm colors, girl.
Yeah, that's number 1.
Let's start there.
Rule number 1, don't call the police when it involves you in the palm colors.
How you get fired on your day off, Craig? Company says whoever was entering those clips.
Yeah, that was well put together. But here's my question: when he was riding the top and just sailing along, where were these abuse victims? Where were y'all being?
Exactly.
We talked about this, Kyrie. We talked about
But Kyrie, it's always
like with Bill Cosby. Where y'all come from? Where y'all being?
It's always the same thing. It's always the same thing. It's like saying the even if he's not guilty for what they're saying that he did, it's always going to be the same story. You get one white woman to come out, and then there's about 10 of them that dated him because they all want money. That's what they do. They go out there and they search for men like him that's going to fall for the bait every single time, and then they all follow suit.
Who said that BS? He likes what he likes. Who said that? No, he like what he likes.
Daryl, go sit over there. Go sit
okay, now.
just for a minute, just for a couple of minutes. Go sit. All right, we love you, Daryl.
Well, Miss Catherine. I hope you learned this lesson from messing with Miss Catherine.
We'll see. We'll see if you learned this lesson. Good luck, girl. We're gonna be praying for you, brother. All right.
All that, but okay.
Yeah. This bitch. So let's go ahead and check out. And this is what we're talking about. The playing field ain't even for all of us. Just take a look.
the caucasity of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Alec Baldwin's involuntary manslaughter charge has reportedly been dropped. His lawyers telling ET, quote, "We are pleased with the decision." This comes as Rust went back into production today, a year and a half after Helena Hutchins was shot and killed on set. That's Alec kissing wife Ilaria with their daughter in New York, just 24 hours before heading to Yellowstone Film Ranch in Montana, where principal photography resumed. The film's attorney telling ET, quote, "The production will continue to bar any use of working weapons and any form of ammunition."
Girl, so he could go shoot a whole human being, kill them, and Michael B. Jordan shakes up a hole, okay, allegedly, you know, and he's losing everything.
No, not gonna be Jordan.
I'm sorry, Jonathan Majors. Sorry, wrong sex symbol. My apologies. Listen, Jonathan Majors can come in and abuse me anytime he wants to, honey.
He doesn't want to. You're not a white woman.
That's true. That's true.
But I will say this. Now, a lot of dudes that mess with white women love to mess with black men, though.
Why is that, Kyrie? What do you ever wondered that?
I don't know. It's strange.
But St. James said we knew that was coming. We talked about that, St. James. I don't know if you remember when you were on. I think I think maybe the first time you were on Pyro Power Hour. We talked about that. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to my producer about this. Child.
But wait a minute. Did Alec Baldwin pull the trigger, or was he just start? Oh,
yes.
Well, all I know is, had this happened on the set,
exactly.
Had this happened on the set of The Equalizer, Queen Latifah would be in jail.
He's a Baldwin. He comes from legacy.
Queen Latifah would have been under the jail, and then not only did Alec Baldwin shoot the gun, but it was his production company that did all of this.
Yeah. So I'm not. But did y'all shoot this woman on purpose? Because who didn't check to make sure that was?
We're not gonna go there.
No.
He's legacy.
You know how they are. We're not gonna go there.
He's this, and then he's legacy.
Yes,
right.
He's definitely a Baldwin, and they
so
got
when you're legacy
power.
like that, there's so many things already in place to cover up for whatever because of your name.
Yeah, that money goes
his name is what's getting him this pass, and that's the reason why Jonathan Majors is not getting a pass, because you don't have that same grace, you don't have that same legacy. It's not many of us that have that in the entertainment industry. That long stretch of legacy.
Yeah.
But this is a Baldwin.
Yep.
None of us have a stretch like that. Even Michael Jackson didn't have a stretch like that.
That's true.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How much they love you. Yeah. No.
They love you till they don't.
Right.
Yeah,
right. Someone got split an envelope. Exactly. All right. Let's move on, because I don't want to see this bastard no more. Good luck, girl. At this point, Tasha K might as well give up all of her assets and move to Africa, because Cardi B is coming for her coins, and rightfully so. New court documents obtained by All Hip Hop reveal that a writ of execution was filed on Thursday against the YouTuber and her company, Kibi Studios LLC, in Georgia, so that Tasha K pays up the $4 million she owes after using the defamation lawsuit. A writ of execution is a process issued by the court to enforce and satisfy a judgment for payment of money, which is usually in the form of seizing and transferring over the defendant's assets. Thoughts?
Listen, I'm a Libra, and I'm gonna come from a Libra standpoint.
Come on, sis.
You piss us off. Don't keep acting like you didn't make a mistake, because when you piss us off to the point to we can't be pissed off no more, I'm gonna keep coming, and I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna get what's mine. Trust me.
Speak on it.
Okay.
One way or another, bitch, we coming for that ass. Okay.
All the way.
That's the Libra all day.
It's the life mission for her. I'm waking up with this on my mind.
Yes.
Like,
Hey, Doctor Number 3.
Oh yeah, you gonna give me what you owe me.
You gonna pay me.
And some. And if you keep playing with me, I'm gonna come for whoever else is connected to you.
Everybody go get it, okay?
And especially after Cardi, like you said, a true Libra, she kept saying, "Just take it down."
That's it.
That's all she had.
Just take it down. Now, because you try to get all these likes and subscribers, now look what it got you.
Look at your ass. You don't even have enough money to fix it to get some edge control, girl.
Oh, Tasha.
Good luck, girl.
I wish you well, Tasha.
I wish you well, Cardi.
So,
I wish her well because she's gonna have to come up out of that money and have nothing after that.
At all. We'll see how it goes. Odell Beckham's name has come up as a suspect in an assault investigation. According to TMZ, a woman went to the police alleging that he placed his hand around her neck while they were at a popular restaurant in Los Angeles, but he is calling it cap. Law enforcement told the site that the alleged incident took place at Delilah several weeks ago. The woman is alleging that OBJ went up to her and grabbed her throat with light pressure. A representative of Odell says they were not even aware of an investigation because they were not contacted by police. Nonetheless, they have reassured that OBJ is innocent. Sources reportedly told the site that the woman and OBJ remained in the restaurant after the alleged incident without any further altercation occurring. A few days later is when she filed a police report. TMZ spoke with the owner of the restaurant who said, "We were contacted about an investigation and reviewed the videos. The claim is false. There is no evidence of this person even being in the area where she claims the incident occurred."
I was about to ask, where's the footage?
Everybody coming.
Situation.
Listen, y'all. The devil is. Let me tell y'all something. Listen. I have to say this. I don't mean to cut the show or pause the show, but we need to listen. We need to talk about this. Everybody, lottie-dottie, listen up, okay? Get the cobwebs out your ears. There is something going on in these last 2 weeks that I have sensed in my spirit. Now, y'all can call me woo-woo, wah-wah, manifesto, whatever, new agey, but I'm all about too spiritual, whatever. But let me tell you something. There is something going on with people who have very bright lights in them. People are coming after you, talking mess, trying to start stuff and start these Twitter beefs, these YouTube beefs, these social media beefs. People come over here making false allegations against you. People come over here owing you money. All these different things. People come over here having getting emotional, starting stuff. There is issues going on, and the devil is busy. Watch your back, stay prayed up, and be careful who you talk to, because everybody is not your friend.
Talk that talk.
Okay? Everybody is not your friend. I don't need any more friends. My circle is locked and loaded.
Not taking no applications.
None. Not at this time.
Nothing is open for suggestions. There's nothing. No, I have nothing to offer. Everything has been shut down.
Take a number and sit down.
Don't even take a number, because I don't even want nobody to have to see you.
No,
if you got a number, you're going to be asking for me to see you.
No.
I don't take no numbers.
You take a number, sack your ass down, and you wait to be called.
Who is this woman that comes against Odell Beckham? Who is this woman?
I don't know, but she sounds like a pop color one. I promise you. I feel it in my shata shando that it's a white woman. It's a Caucasic woman. I'm telling you.
Sure it is. Because I'm like, so he just walks up to you in the middle of the restaurant in front of everyone and just grabs you by the throat.
It's a snow cricket. I promise you it is.
Okay. But the thing that kills me is there are people who will believe that.
Right. Without even investigations.
When they don't like you, of course, that's the immediate response to say, okay, yeah, he did that, without even, knowing the facts. But because they don't like him as a person, or may not like him for whatever reasons, they're going to automatically believe it, which is sad.
I'm telling you, watch it. And I'm not just talking about, when I'm talking about there's something going on, I'm not just talking about actual physical things going on. There may be attacks to your mental. You know what I'm saying? There may be depressive thoughts. There may be, your anxiety may be up and riled up in the past couple of weeks. I know mine has. I know, I'm being very transparent with y'all. This week has been fucking weaking. Okay? I'm telling you right now, it has been crazy. But I'm telling you right now, God is still on the throne. Yeah. Y'all hang in there. We're going to get into that a little later. I don't want to waste too much time on the rundown. All right, here's this Becky bitch. So the CEO of an upscale right. This is Kyrie's story. The CEO of an upscale furniture maker, Miller Knoll, was caught on video scolding employees for being in, quote, pity city because they would not be getting bonuses, even though she pulled down $1.2 million in bonuses last year as part of a pay package worth nearly $5 million. Take a look.
Question, Chris. A lot of questions came through about how can we stay motivated if we're not going to get a bonus? What can we do? What can we do? Some of them were nice and some of them were not so nice. So I'm going to address this head on. The most important thing we can do right now is focus on the things that we can control. None of us could have predicted COVID. None of us could have predicted supply chain. None of us could have predicted bank failures. But what we can do is stay in front of our customers, provide the best customer service we can, get our orders out our door, treat each other well, be kind, be respectful, focus on the future because it will be bright. It's not good to be in a situation we're in today, but we're not going to be here forever. It is going to get better. So lead by example, treat people well, talk to them, be kind, and get after it. Don't ask about what are we going to do if we don't get a bonus? Get the damn $26 million. Spend your time and your effort thinking about the $26 million we need and not thinking about what you're going to do if we don't get a bonus. All right? Can I get some commitment for that? I would appreciate that. I had an old boss who said to me one time, you can visit Pity City, but you can't live there. So people, leave Pity City. Let's get it done. Thank you. Have a great day.
First of all, bitch, who are you talking to? Who the hell are you talking to, girl?
Oh, God.
I would have turned in my resignation at that moment in time. I'm leaving Pity City, bitch. I will, and I'm leaving this motherfucking job. Who the hell are you talking to? Because she started out old Martha Stewart and calm, and then she goes, girl, who are you raising your voice a little bit too much? You sound bothered.
Her decibel level got a little high.
I'm laughing because in the beginning, Tish and Alicia just said, I need to leave corporate America. Alicia said, I need to leave corporate America. And this right here is the reason why. Because, ma'am, you have all the nerve. You sat in these people's face telling them to leave Pity City as you pocketed their bonuses. The reason why they're not getting it.
There you go.
The money that they help you get.
Right. He said, leave Pity City. When I tell you I would not do an ounce of work.
Honey, I would not. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I would have been unemployed that day. I'm telling you right now. That day. That would have been the end of it. I would have told her, let me tell you something, bitch. You don't, I don't know who the hell you think you talking, because she got loud. Now, if she would have stayed at the same monotone voice that she had at the beginning, I would have probably considered staying another couple of days. But
Kwame, her decibel level definitely shifted.
Who are you talking to, bitch?
And now I have to be me.
She's talking to the ones that sent her the not so nice emails asking about their bonuses.
First of all,
it's still their bonuses.
It's still my bonus, ho. And if I have to, and what happened to this whole open door policy, bitch? I don't like you.
It's in her pocket now, so now it's her bonus.
Yeah.
It's always an abominable snow ape.
Yo, and that's the truth. And you never see them on the street. You'll never see a supervisor or any of those people that do this to you on the street. You never want to come in contact with them. I don't know if that's God allowing that to happen. But you've already said in your mind, that's right, I'm going to catch you on the street. I see you on the street, but you'll never see her on the street.
No, because Becky is at her, she want to be a freaking keyboard warrior. And she want to be on Zoom and say, oh, I'm behind the screen. Y'all can't touch me for my $40 million house. Bitch, I will find you, home. You going to get my goddamn money.
Okay. Leave Pity City and just concentrate on getting us this $26 million.
She has some damn nerve. Right, Dr. Ho, you don't tell me nothing. How the hell? It was like I didn't even see this.
You don't tell me nothing, lady.
You don't tell me nothing, Caucasity. How dare you? It was the elevation in her voice, and then she leaned in.
Yes.
Don't get cute. Don't get cute.
her attitude is, how dare you ask me about the bonus?
The caucasity of it all.
Right.
With your pastel ass. How dare you?
And then she come with a smile. She smiling at first. See?
Right. And
it's a smile before the storm.
Dressed his head on.
She got so red.
Leave Pity City. Oh my God. It was the Leave Pity City.
What about Slack City? Right, mother? What about Slack City, ho?
I'm leaving Pity City and going straight to beat your behind. City.
I know damn well they don't have anybody black in that boardroom. I know they don't, because that would have been a question.
But that was the employee staff meeting, because they're on Zoom, and that she brought them together to tell them that.
I don't give a damn what. I would have unmuted myself. I would have like, excuse me, hi.
And had some words.
Kwame, just wanted to make sure you spell my name right. I just want to make sure that I got this right. I just have a quick question. Who the fuck are you talking to, bitch?
Yeah.
I never ask a person. See, when I know that someone's being like, a little high key sarcastic, or it's about to shift to this other energy that I don't want to be, my first question is everything okay?
Honey, listen. That triggered me. That triggered me because I had to. And y'all know that's that corporate white mentality that they just go and they start elevating their voice. And if we get loud,
right?
If we match energy,
we're aggressive.
Oh my God, they're aggressive. Oh my God, I'm so scared for my life.
Exactly.
That's why that's my first question, Kwame. Is everything okay?
Is everything okay? Do we have? Do we
have
a problem? Not,
we can shift it to it so that it is okay.
Okay,
we're gonna make this okay.
Honey, I can match energy if you want me to.
But now my anxiety is up because I was counting on this bonus to do for my family.
Oh, there won't be any anxiety. I'm going. Either you going to write me a check, or I'm going to take every damn office supply I fucking can.
You better find it in petty cash,
honey.
You better find it in petty cash.
Figure it out.
If she took the bonus, and she done took the petty cash.
And I bet you the petty cash.
Go ahead and give my bonus out your petty cash.
Figure it out. And I bet you the petty cash is in your office, ho. It's probably
petty cash for the office. So go ahead and get my bonus out that petty cash in the drawer over there, because I'm not leaving until I get my bonus. Okay.
Lower your voice, ho. That's all I'm saying. Lower your voice. My God, on today. All right, that triggered me. Look, Kyrie, you have to warn me about these things before.
I see.
My God, on today.
I see.
Bye, bitch. And I hope you get a mess. I hope everybody's going on strike. I hope your hair products itch. I hope everything. You better give them their money.
Now that's probably they're probably going to strike or quit.
Raggedy.
Oh, she gonna get hers in due season.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it always comes around. It always comes around.
In due season, she go. I think T.S. Madison said one day, "Don't be mad at the paycheck. You worked for it.
You worked for it. Okay, earn your check.
She just earned that check. So don't be mad at the outcome of that, because she worked for that.
Because payday is coming.
But I don't know how much for those bonuses. If they were 2 million, she took it. How much individual got?
Jesus Christ, that had to be at least 6 digits. I mean, 5 digits, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that you stealing basically
that's the overall. Well, taking,
right.
she's doing that. No. Somebody need to be going to court and reading their contract when they got hired.
I can't. That shit was triggered. Sorry, Bobby, I didn't mean to cuss, but you apparently laughing. But my mom would probably would have said,
you cussing with your mama on the line?
My mom would have said the same thing.
Right.
Like, bitch, who you talking to? My mom is My mommy is really sweet, but listen, I learned it from somewhere, honey.
Yeah.
Don't let the Puerto Rican fire fool you, honey. Okay?
That's true.
Triggered ass bitch. I hope your shampoo itches, ho. Anyway.
Oh, she gonna receive her just reward.
Yes. But speaking of good hair, Colin Kaepernick is stepping up to help a family find answers, paying for the autopsy of a 35-year-old man who died under peculiar circumstances in county jail after the medical examiner's initial autopsy failed to provide answers. LaShawn Thompson died in his Fulton County jail jail cell in September 2022, and his family wholeheartedly believes the facility's horrific and unsanitary conditions led to LT's death, but the official autopsy came back undetermined. Enter Colin Kaepernick. He heard about the story and wanted to help, so he contacted Ben Crumb, attorney for the family, and offered to fund a second independent autopsy. Shout out to him. You know what? He can get it. You made me feel better, sir. After that last story, I feel so much better. I feel good inside now. All in my shata and my lower regions.
Oh, Lord.
What do you guys think about this?
I mean, good job. He's always doing something for the good. So good job for him in supporting that. It's always something with Fulton County jails, though. I mean, isn't this like another story similar or something that happened in Fulton? It's just always something.
Yeah.
But I saw the inside of that cell. Yeah, that's terrible.
It's gross.
I know it's prison, but that's terrible.
Yeah, and listen, I personally don't give a damn about people like if you go to prison. I mean, that's varying degrees, but if you go to prison, you did something wrong, right? That's the whole thought frame behind it, right? But we also know that prison cells prisons were created to be the second form of slavery, right? And and a more phased up version of slavery. So for me, at the end of the damn day, they're still human. You don't have to give them Popeyes and damn cordon bleus, but you can give them good food, right? You know what I'm saying? Or decent food that they can eat. You can give them good living conditions. Nobody deserves to sleep in the horrific, unsanitary conditions that they were in.
You can clean those cells.
Period. I mean, start there.
Auntie Valerie, listen. Now let me explain something.
Who's Valerie's husband?
She's talking about Colin Kaepernick. Now, Auntie Valerie, I love you.
I thought she wanted Jonathan Majors.
She's just like you. She got everybody loaded down there, apparently. Everybody her husband, apparently.
Look at Kyrie's face. He said, "I am appalled."
Appalled.
Damn.
Shooketh. Bewildered.
Jesus, Lord, Jesus.
No, we love you, Auntie Valerie. You know that. You know we love you, girl. All right, here we go. Let's go on to the next one. Oh God.
Still exists.
You know what?
He's still on TV.
He still is, honey. He
still is.
Carrying. He is carrying for the girl.
Baby, the black community is dragging him this week.
Duke University professor William Darity spoke on the Tuesday episode with Dr. Phil about his plan to give reparations to the Black Americans that are descendants of slaves. Listen to what Dr. Phil said.
Should be paid to Black Americans. The first condition is that reparations should be paid to Black Americans whose ancestors were enslaved in the United States. And this would require an expenditure of $14 trillion, which would be distributed evenly across the 40 million Black American descendants of U.S. slavery. That would be approximately $350,000 per person.
If you take $350,000 or $840,000 and you write a check to any group of people, black, white, poor, homeless, whatever, you give any group of people that much money and say, there you go, best of luck, and you come back in 6 months, they're going to be broke. So whatever reparations are done, that would be an absolute disaster as opposed to guidance and help in creating generational wealth as opposed to income.
Right.
That would be an absolute disaster.
No one ever.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, let's keep it real. We know exactly. He tried to incorporate white, but we know exactly. First of all, who's due reparations anyway? We know that is specifically geared towards Black people. So you basically saying that we're gonna blow our money on bullshit when that's not the actual fact. Like, let's keep it real. That's why they coming for your ass.
So what you're saying is black people don't know how to manage money.
Right.
Is what you're trying to say. Because I'm frugal. Okay?
Yep.
And I don't hardly spend. So I think I know how to manage money.
Now we know how to
go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I apologize. And we know how to invest. Like, so, and that's pretty much what you're saying. So we don't have the knowledge to invest our money. Okay.
And then we had the home girl that looks like we do over in the corner, talking about right.
Oh yeah, there's always gonna be one of them.
Her now. My thing is now some of us, will spend it on whatever. But however, it's our money to spend. It's what's due us. So if I want to go outside and throw it in the air and jump around butt naked, that's my prerogative.
That's your
Absolutely.
money. Exactly. It's mine. But then you had the man that looked like he just stepped out of slavery yesterday. He's the one who pissed me off. I expect Dr. Phil to say what he said. But the other man who was in total agreement with him, the older gentleman, in total agreement, and we don't need this money. No, you don't need yours. Give me your check.
Right.
Right.
If you don't want it, give it to us, we don't got time for that. And what pisses me off is the people who are already from talking down to us from a position of privilege already.
Mm-hmm.
You are already rich, Dr. Phil. Okay, you already. Is he actually a doctor? Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, because I heard that he wasn't. Anywho, that's beside the point. You are already rich. You already have generational wealth that you benefited from. You already have generational privilege that you benefited from.
Yep.
Can we have a try? And guess what, bitch? If you want to understand how economics works, if that's the case, let's just say that we all just blow it anyway. Guess where it's going back in the pockets of? Yo, white asses. So why do you care? Why do you care?
Exactly.
Even though the majority of us would like to start up another,
and that's what they're scared of, Kyrie.
I know this. I know what it is.
That's why they make it so tough for us, because that's what they're afraid of. Because we'll have knowledge enough to put it where it's supposed to be and come after their ass. That's what they're afraid of.
It is, because I've always said the worst thing that happened to black people was integration. That's the worst thing that happened to us.
Yes.
Well,
true.
I guess.
Yep.
No, it is, Kwame, because when we had Black Wall Street and stuff like that, we depended on each other. We did for each other. We were there for one another, and our dollars circulated within our communities.
Right. Like
but we thought it would be for some reason we thought it'd be best to live next to Bob and Carol instead of Shamika and Robert.
I literally just had a conversation similar to that with my wife, because I'm from DC, and we see now how DC has changed so much, and how city has changed so much because of such integration and all of this. They want to put all the white folks down and everything. But if we claim our city back as we're supposed to and support each other like it used to be, then we'll grow more. But that is part of the problem. Integration is a part of the problem. It really is. I mean, you got to keep it real. Like, if we have no choice but to support each other, then we'll support each other. But we're so busy supporting everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of like even with the Gucci, the Balenciaga, you have more of our color wearing that, but then you won't support your own black community. And it's like, oh, you're going to spend $5,000 on a Gucci jacket, but you won't spend $5,000 for someone who has made this and actually put more effort into it, as opposed to coming out of this small area of their home where you got this big factory of people working on Balenciaga and Gucci, and they're charging this $5,000. You'd rather want to be in Balenciaga and Gucci just so people are like, oh, you're wearing Gucci. Oh, you're wearing Balenciaga. It never makes sense to me. It never does make sense.
We also need to change our mindset, because we're under the guise that, well, Gucci has softer cotton. The white man has colder ice. The grass is greener over here. The sky is much bluer over there. We have to change our mindset.
Yeah.
No, it's just like baby wipes. If you buy Pampers, if you buy some other name brand, it's still the same company, just a different name slapped on it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's fun. It's funny because like I was saying earlier today, how this hoodie is probably one of the most comfortable hoodies that I've worn in like a very long time, probably almost ever. And it's funny because it's like people will look at that and say, "Oh, well, that it's not Balenciaga, it's not Gucci, it's not this or that, it's not
right.
At least you could have got it from Banana Republic." No, girl, I don't like them clothes. The clothes are too tight. It's uncomfortable, and I'm spending all that money to feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Right. And if you do charge things at a certain price or whatever, then it's like, oh well, that's too much. Now you got to be practical. I'm not saying that you should charge everything $140,000 or whatever. It needs to make sense. Get a financial consultant that can help you with that, or speak to somebody and do some market research. You know what I'm saying?
And now that they make it difficult for our Black community to be able to purchase certain things, to be able to prosper.
Yeah.
So they raise the prices for the Black communities.
Yes.
And in regards to different things that we want to purchase. So we have to raise that price in order to get that compensation back in some way. So
Okay.
it's like, I don't want to charge you this much, but I'm being charged this much from the manufacturer.
Thank you, Tish.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick secret, really quickly before we go to commercial, and then we're gonna get into the power pack. We have a couple of stories there, but really quickly, I had Marisol, who is my executive assistant, help me start up everything for Luxe and Noir, my candle company, and we were looking at manufacturers. When I contacted them, they obviously saw my name, Kwame. That's obviously an African name. People and if you don't know it, it's like it's foreign to them, so they don't know, right? And so when I'm having conversations with them, when they meet me or whatever, or we're having Zoom conversation, I'm talking to these vendors, it's like, oh, well, this is the price or whatever. But then I go and have Marisol go in and say, oh, she's Karen or whatever fictitious name that she comes up with. They're charging her less.
Yeah.
It happens, you guys. Yes.
Yes,
it happened. It happened to me, and that's why I always look for Black-owned vendors. That's why I always I did my research for a very long time. And some vendors we can't. There's just not a market for this. Not a Black-owned company that has that vendor. So we have to do what we have to do. But at the end of the day, you have to really, take a look at what type of work and energy that people are putting into their business, and support them accordingly. Because if we even with Pyro Media Production or Pyro Media Productions, if we really look at what the market value is, it would be thousands of dollars a month for what we compared to what we charge. We charge not even a quarter of what just video production charges. But y'all go ahead and buy them Yankee candles, girl.
Yeah. Go
right,
ahead and go keep that going. Keep that same energy.
Yes, keep it cute, and keep it over there. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna finish up real quickly with the power pack, and we will see you guys on the other side. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Are Black by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, please do not forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It does help our algorithm, and it does keep us doing what we're doing. You can also hit that little notification bell, and you'll get notified on when Pyro Media Network goes live. Not just our show, but all the other amazing Black-owned content and Black content on the network.
Ooh, excuse me.
You okay? You okay, sis?
Yeah, we came in from Maryland. We're in New York right now.
All right, we're gonna be traveling, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
So it's just been crazy. We came in for 420.
Oh, I see.
Celebrate.
Y'all. I see y'all. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yes. All right, y'all. Shout out to our sister network. Our subsidiary Pyro Media Productions that makes us all look pretty in all of the stuff that you guys see. Let's get into this power pack. Let's go ahead and power it up. We got a couple of stories in here, and it's our main stories of the day. First up is, come on, load up. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get into the first story. And it continues. All right, you guys. So, Lord Jesus, help
this home off Greer Street in Gaston County has been a safe haven for Ashley Hildebrand since she was a little girl.
We've never had anything like this happen down here. Everybody's always took care of our kids.
But that all changed Tuesday evening when she says a gunman opened fire in the neighborhood, shooting her husband and 6-year-old daughter. Hildebrand was grazed by a bullet.
It was very scary. My daughter actually got to come home late last night. She just had a bullet fragment in her cheek. Still scary. But my husband, he's still in the hospital. He's in trauma. I'm doing the best I can. I just wish they'd catch this guy.
Neighbors say it all stemmed from kids playing and a basketball rolling into the suspect's yard.
As soon as I saw him coming out shooting, I was hollering at everybody to get down and get inside.
However, police haven't confirmed those details, citing the ongoing investigation, but have been looking for 24-year-old Robert Singletary since late Tuesday night.
Detectives were back out at the scene early this morning after basically we had teams out almost all night.
Singletary is charged with 4 counts of attempted first-degree murder.
This sort of violence will not be tolerated in this county. Our number one priority is to make sure that our citizens are safe.
Hildebrand just hoping the suspect is caught soon.
Just please.
Lord Jesus, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's a shame. I mean, the little girl's ball rolled into the yard and you shot.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't even think. I think this goes. Obviously, we know that our skin color is a detriment for sometimes in our lives because of the fact that we have to deal with the racism and the constant perpetual prejudice that is going on in this country. But I feel like the gun issue is something that is prevalent across the board. This is not a political issue. This is not this is a really big issue when it comes to our kids, when it comes to people in general. The gun laws in this country is horrific. And it needs to be updated. And nobody is saying that we need to take away your guns. I think you should, if you are a responsible gun owner, you should have the right to have a gun. But there are certain guns that don't need to be on. And I'm prior service military. I don't need to have an AR-15 in my house. I don't think that's necessary. I don't, unless the Russian, God forbid, the Russian army is walking through your streets. You don't need an AR-15.
It's not Armageddon.
It's not. Yet. You know what I'm saying? So right now, you don't need any of that stuff right now.
But that's crazy. I mean, I'm still like, has her ball rolled into the yard?
It's just, I can't understand. Like Kwame just said, the gun laws, first of all, they're ridiculous. They need to change, and we all know that. But I mean, there should be a lot more background into purchasing a gun as well. You shouldn't be able to just walk off the street and just go purchase yourself any type of gun without a thorough background check. And I mean, that's just ridiculous. This is a baby. Like, regardless of the color, whatever, this is still a baby. Yeah. And it could have went a completely different way. She's still going to be traumatized for the rest of her life.
Yes.
I mean, but it's just, this is ridiculous, and not every story ends like hers, and that's the problem.
Yeah. It's this is just getting annoying. it's getting annoying. And I need it to stop. Like, fix it, Jesus, at this point. All right.
Disgusting.
Yes, and I don't know when it's gonna end. I don't know. We'll see what the government has to do. But speaking of the government, because their asses don't know what the hell they're doing, apparently. Let's play ball. Okay. So, House Republicans on Thursday approved legislation that would bar transgender women and girls from participating in athletic programs designated for women, part of a nationwide push that conservatives to restrict transgender rights as they make culture issues a centerpiece of their political message. Take a look.
Today, the House passed a bill that would ban transgender athletes from competing in women's and girls' sports. Named the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act, it would affect federally funded schools and educational institutions. Under the bill, an athlete's gender would be recognized based solely on a person's reproductive biology and genetics at birth. But the Republican-sponsored bill does not have support in the Democratic-controlled Senate.
Let's allow the relevant organizations involved in elite sports competition to do what they do and to set the framework and the boundaries.
This is about protecting women's sports.
The perverse biological fantasies of the left are both dangerous and a direct threat to women's sports.
At least 20 states have imposed restrictions on trans athletes.
What do you think, ladies? First, before I even say anything.
When is it going to? We have bigger fish to fry in the world. There are more important things to give attention to than sports and transgender people being able to take advantage of being able to play a sport. What is the reasoning behind passing this law? Is it really because you're saying, oh, they have more of an advantage because they're transgender, so their strength may be a little more than that of the counterparts, but it's really not considered a counterpart anymore because this is who they identify themselves as.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, what does it affect? How is it affecting? There's no effect. What, like my wife said, what is your reasoning behind it? It does not, in any sport, what is it affecting by having a transgender play in a women's sport? I don't understand what it actually affects. There's no difference. There's no difference in the soccer, basketball. Hell, some women play football, men's
more
football.
Aggressive, and they're more aggressive than men.
Yeah. So I mean, what is it affecting?
Our son plays soccer. We've seen the female soccer team be way more aggressive than the men. Like, I'm telling my son, do you see how the girls play? You need to play like that. Yeah. So I'm not even understanding. Again, there are so many bigger fish to fry in this world of things that we need to be paying attention to than this. This is just a distraction. Yeah. It's like let's talk about this so we don't talk about Trump. Yeah. So there's always a distraction to distract you from the most important things that we need to be giving our attention to.
Yeah.
That's all this is, another distraction.
Kyrie, what do you
And
thought?
it always has to be geared to our community though. The distraction always is geared to our community. If there is a distraction, any distraction, if you look back in time, is geared back to our community. Oh yeah, Trump did this, but let me tell you what the LGBTQ community did last week. It always retorts back to that. Be it church, be it the government. It just retorts back to us.
Yeah. Kyrie, what do you think?
Well, I agree with everything my sisters have said. I agree with everything they said. But I also think that I know I'm different. I do think that there is a difference because of if a trans female is born a male, she has a little more strength. So like what kind of female boxing, stuff like that. Yeah, I think trans should just have their own league. That's me.
That's all fine and dandy, but I don't think that it needs to be a full-on campaign.
Oh, yeah, but it's not that serious. Yeah.
If the approach would have been different, I think that the trans community would have felt comfortable with that, because at the end of the day, everybody wants their own spaces to feel how they feel, right? A lot of us don't go to straight clubs because of the fact that like we have our own clubs and we wanted our own spaces for us to commingle with each other, right? There's lesbian nights and certain things. There's lesbian clubs. There's certain things that we all want to have our own spaces, and that's fine. And if you would have approached us that way and said, hey, we think that, we want to study this a little more. We want to see how this is affecting the overall community, how this would affect women's sports. Do you think that we can get keynotes from the trans community, leaders from the trans community, and have a conversation on how we can navigate this, because there's concerns? That would have been a different situation. But instead of you using this as an opportunity for your right-wing agenda, that's the problem. Because it's not just going to be the issue that is going to come from it's not just going to be with transgender issues. It's going to start with transgender issues. It's going to go into black issues. It's going to go into women's issues. We're already seeing it. We're already seeing abortions being or women's rights and their bodies being trying to be controlled with. We're already seeing how the attack on the LGBTQIA community is happening. We're already seeing how the gun control issue, everything, there's always an issue with something that they don't like. Right. Meanwhile, they are the ones talking about, where we don't want rapists and stuff to come up. But meanwhile, the evangelical church has one of the biggest assaults or sexual assault everywhere. Okay. Meanwhile, you talk about guns and how guns, need to be in the hands of, and we need to put the guns in teachers' hands and all stuff, whatever. And we need to keep. But meanwhile, the profile for active shooters, domestic shooters, are white men.
Exactly.
White men are the main culprits and the main profile for them. So don't on all this. So yes, we can have a conversation on if you think that this should be separate or not. But what is your motivation behind it? Because this right here is not necessary. If you want to play ball, we can play ball, y'all. We can play ball. If you want to go down that route, we can do that. Because I guarantee you, when come election time comes, because this is all that is happening. When come election time comes, if you don't have, and this is not something that is important to even a lot of conservatives.
Exactly.
That's true.
75%, and I could be wrong, and I could be off 1 or 2 points or whatever, or in the percentage, but 75% to 85% of conservatives don't have issues with the LGBTQ community. You want to know why? Because they're like, you do your thing, it's not affecting me.
Period.
I don't care if my neighbors next door who are heterosexual, what they're doing in their bedroom, because I got my own bedroom,
and it's none of my business.
It's absolutely none of my business. But I don't want you, and I don't care what you believe. If you believe in talking to a tree, that's your business. If you believe in Num Yo Ho Renge Kyo and hidden bells, that's your business. If you believe in going to a church, that's your business. This country is built on a space and a place for us to do what we want in a civilized manner. We have the right to express ourselves. We have the right to live the way we want to live. And we have the right to party. But my whole point is that we have that right to do that. And there should be no reason why my rights should be, or by the way I live, should be impeding how you are.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Let's see what these comments says. Daryl Walter says, a boy went to the wrong door, a girl got in the wrong car, and a ball rolled in someone's driveway. America's mental health is unhinged. I agree. Sean says, we can't pull in driveways. Kids can't get their toys. We can't go to the gas stations. Like, what the hell? Valerie says, kiss my racquetball, bitches. I know that's right. I know that's right. Sean says, the hell with this. What about the guns? Right. Sean says, they always blame the LGBTQ community, but we're not the ones shooting up people. Hello? Daryl Wolf says, the women's sports issues is something I feel like as a man, I can't speak on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I don't think that the women's sports issue is the issue. I'm saying that if a person identifies as a woman, they have the right to participate in things that says women. I don't understand why that's so hard for people. Not you, Daryl. I'm talking about these and I've noticed something. Do you guys notice the palm colored snow crickets that are behind here?
Yeah.
So when you keep going, let me tell you, Becky, something. Okay, when you guys keep going, let me tell you something, Becky's. When you guys keep going on and you keep attacking the trans community and the LGBTQI community, don't say nothing when we pull out of these women's marches. And when we pull out, because y'all are so white feminists, y'all are so rah pro-life. But then when something happens to you and they start controlling it, things start looking like the damn Handmaid's Tale, you gonna start crying.
Exactly.
Don't say nothing then, girl. Because I refuse to live in a place called Gilead, girl.
Come on now.
I'll move to Canada before that shit happens, girl. They got free healthcare.
They do.
Yes,
Play
they do.
around if you want to. All right, really quickly before we go, because I know Mother's getting ready to go live, and we want to go and support Mother over there. I just want to get into some thoughts on something. If I can find it. So today's discussion, really quickly. Everything is fine. That is something that we hear all the time. Whether we're in a situation that has to do with our mental health, whether we're in a situation that has to do with everyday life this week. How you doing? Oh, I'm fine. You're not fine. And it's okay to not be fine. It's absolutely okay for you to realize that because this country is not fine.
That's true.
Our mental health that we as Black people have to deal with. I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi, Puerto Rican, whatever. You are Black, you're Black. We are all dealing with generational trauma. We are all dealing with our everyday lives. We are all dealing with things that are going on. Everything lottie-dottie. We all got businesses. We're all trying to survive up in here. Everything is not fine. You don't have to say it's fine. You are not alone. Now, I'm not saying to go tell your business to everybody lottie-dottie, because then look at what's going on in some of these internet streets. I'm not saying that. Everybody should have a tribe. Everybody should have a space or people that they can go to, a circle of people that they can go to recharge with, to lean on, to get some support with. You are not alone. Everything doesn't have to be fine. You don't have to, and to my soldiers, to my military people, you don't have to just drink water and drive on. It's not healthy for you to sit there and be reclused in a space in darkness. You are not alone. And you never know if somebody's going through the same thing that you're going through. Go through it together.
Right.
There is, what the Bible says, when two or more stand, listen, there is strength in numbers. There is strength in numbers. So please talk about what you're going through. Reach out to somebody. This goes to the Thai Squad, the Kai Club, the Pyromaniacs, everybody within the sound of my voice. You are not alone, and you are worth every amount of love, support. You are worth it. You deserve to be here. And no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what is happening, no matter how stressed out, no matter how much the devil is trying to put on you, you deserve to be here. You are loved. You are important. You is kind. But that's all I got. I'm going to get off my soapbox. What do y'all feel about what I just said before we go?
I have to agree 100%. And in full transparency, I suffer from a rare disease that I don't see a lot of people of my color suffer from. So at one point, I had to tell that to myself that, you know, because I'm a Black woman, naturally my mind says I have to be strong. I have to put on a face. I have to let people know that I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right, girl. I'm fine. Yeah. But in reality, you know, sometimes, no, I'm not okay. And sometimes, you know, just as Black women, even Black men, especially Black men, it is okay to say, I am not okay.
Yes.
Like, I need help. I need somebody to talk me off the ledge. I am not okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that, Queen.
Tell them exactly what it is, though. Because you say that I suffer from an illness. Sometimes people don't know or not aware of that type of illness you have.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so
it's called, and I know when I say it, people gonna be like, "What the hell she just say?"
It's one of the big ones. No, I'm kidding.
It is called metastatic paraganglioma. So it is technically a rare cancer that I will never get healed from. So a lot of times, I could have bad days, and literally I'll still say, I'm good, I'm okay. Or I'll make myself get out the bed because I feel like, again, as a Black woman, I cannot show that I'm weak. I can't show, so to anybody that is going through any type of illness or disease or anything like that, it is okay to say that you are not okay. It is okay to tell somebody you need help, to have someone help you, because we definitely can get to the point where we feel like, oh, I don't need anybody to help me. No, you do. You need it.
Yeah. And I, first of all, we're gonna rally around you, sis. Like, I know that you're managing it. I know you're handling it, but you don't always have to be super strong Black woman. We love you. I'm gonna check on you now every day. Right after this, give me your number. I'm gonna make sure you're good. Okay, because I think it's important for us to kind of rally around each other and make sure that whatever we're going through, even if it's just a day, we just want space. Because sometimes I don't want somebody to tell me how to get through the situation. I just need to vent.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, girl, I am pissed. And I know that I'm pissed off, and it probably doesn't make any sense, and a lot of what I'm going through, it may not be rational, but I need to just get it out, and then we can talk about it afterwards.
Yep.
Exactly.
And sometimes, and I've done this with my bestie. Sometimes we will be on the phone and not talk to each other or not say anything and say, hey, I just need space. Because you just don't want to feel alone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to talk. You just need to be in a space. So if you guys ever need, just like Kwame, I know you're working. Can we just work together? Just be in the space. Okay, girl. I will check. You good? You all right? All right. Let me go back to typing this up. Let me know. Okay, we good. And I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? And so thank you for sharing that, Queen. And just know that you're a fam. You are loved, and we will make sure that we're rallying around you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, look at that Black love. So everybody, I want you guys to look down. Should be seeing. Check out the Black of Me apparel by visiting www.tbomapparel.com.
Yes.
Definitely support our queens over here. Meet the Whitakers, and we love you. Please, yes. They got Kyrie. When you go over there, I had trouble choosing. I had problems. I have problems choosing. There was some really good stuff,
And we are always updating. We're always updating our items. So yes.
Ross Tucker says, I'm prior Air Force and you don't need assault rifles. Oh, agree. You are preaching. Let's see. Boss Lady Trucker says, hey family, enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining, Boss Lady.
Hey, Boss Lady Trucker.
Sean says, sometimes we need to know someone is there. Exactly. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. Please don't be a stranger. Meet the Whitakers. Don't be a stranger. You are always welcome. You don't even have to wait for us to ask you to come on. If you feel like coming on, you got new product coming on, to say, hey bro, can we come on? Got you. You make sure we got a free day. We'll bring you back on.
So
you
much. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Thank you all for being here.
You are officially friends of the show. Praise God.
Thank you both for being here. Thank you.
Yes. And thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you, Pyromaniacs. Don't forget to go ahead and like on the way out. We appreciate you. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And it does help if you hit that share button and share it out to some people and let people know. And hit up on the replay. And if you are listening on the replay, or if you're listening on Bullet and Flight Radio, thank you so much for listening. You can go over to PyroMediaNetwork.com for all of our QR codes. Throw in them. Thank you. Rochelle already did it. Praise God. Rochelle, go ahead. You guys go ahead and throw some fire emblems in the show. Yes, throw some flames, throw some fire emblems in there. And if you guys feel so kind, go ahead and drop some cash apps into Kyrie and I's pockets. Kyrie has that Cricket Wireless, so your cash apps does help.
Mm-hmm.
You know I love you, bro. All right, and
it's
guys,
Kyrie's facial expressions that give me all the life.
That is
Kyrie's the none.
Kyrie's facial expressions are the only reason why we're not an audio only show. It's hilarious. It kills me. Y'all go ahead and follow us on TikTok as well, where you can see more of Kyrie's facial expressions over there at Kyrie Sanaj, and also you can follow me on Kwame at Kwame Speaks. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. We love you. And
we love you guys more.
Yes.
Thank
we'll
you
see you
so
guys
much.
on Monday. We'll see you guys on Monday. We hope
Enjoy your weekend, everyone.
Yes, have a great weekend. Rest
you all
up.
have fun in New York.
Yes, please bring us back a souvenir, honey. And if you see some trade, take the pictures. Yes, praise God. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you for having us again, y'all.
Love you. Bye.
If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Pyro Media Network's YouTube channel for more awesome content. Plus, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss when we go live or upload new videos. Visit pyromedianetwork.com today, not just to check out our incredible roster of talented creatives, but also to gain access to exclusive bonus material available only to our Pyro fam. Show your support for this Black-owned indie network by donating today. Help us keep igniting brands everywhere.